Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sunny Mom in Florida. Today we're going to be doing another fun recipe, and we're going to be making chocolate fudge brownies. And it's a big portion of them, but you can freeze them for up to 3 months, and they're so perfect for taking to a potluck or family get-together. And I'm sure everyone in my family is going to enjoy them. So let's get started. The ingredients we'll need for this recipe are eggs, salt, cocoa powder, vanilla, all-purpose flour, granulated sugar, butter, milk, and powdered sugar for our icing that we'll do after we get the brownies baked. We'll start with 7 eggs, and we'll add 4 cups of sugar. Like I said, this is a big batch of brownies, but you can freeze them for 3 months, and when you take them to a potluck or whatever, or put them out for family, it looks so generous and they just love them. They are delicious and have such a good chocolate taste. You just see the difference in food made from scratch as when you get stuff out of the box. This is such a rich, real flavor in these brownies. We want to mix that up thoroughly. Add all of our cocoa powder. And then we'll add a teaspoon of salt because we had salted butter. If you have unsalted butter, then you want to add 2 teaspoons of salt. We'll keep mixing that up, and we have a tablespoon of vanilla that we're adding in. Then we have 3 cups of flour. We'll add in half and half so we can get it mixed up thoroughly. Add in the rest of the flour. And 3/4 cup of milk. All in all, with adding the 2 cups of melted butter, we want to mix this up in the mixer for about at least 2 minutes to make sure it's thoroughly mixed. And if you have a hand mixer, that's fine. All does the same thing. I hope if you like this recipe, you'll subscribe to my channel. It's been one of the things that was on my bucket list, and I didn't get around to it till lately in life. And I'm having all sorts of fun with it. And I hope I can help other people. I understand I have some young single viewers and new marrieds, so I'm hoping I can give them some ideas on some recipes to fix. This is heavier in calories, but it is beyond delicious. And when we got to this point, you can really smell the chocolate now. So this is to the point where we really want to mix it thoroughly to make sure we have all the ingredients turned in. The sheet pan that we'll be using is 13 by 18 inches, and the mixture totally fills up that pan, but because of the type of recipe that it is, it doesn't puff up very much, so it stays within the parameters of the sheet pan. And you can get 20 big brownies out of this mix off the sheet pan. You'll see it here in a minute. Now we're going to pour this in the sheet pan, and I'm telling you, this bowl of mix is really heavy. So we want to evenly spread that out on our sheet pan. We are going to bake this for 25 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. And that should come out perfectly if you do it that way. 350 degrees. It is another lovely day here in Florida, which the sunshine always makes you feel so great. I grew up a lot of years in Denver, and we had a lot of cold days, but the sun was shining most days, and it's okay if the sun's shining. Makes all the difference. Okay, so we have 3 to 3.5 cups of powdered sugar in this icing, 2/3 cup of cocoa powder, 1/2 cup of melted butter, 1/2 cup of milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And you can adjust your powdered sugar and your milk little by little if you don't like the consistency that it comes out, but I thought mine came out perfectly. It was just the consistency that I expected, and it really spread well. I wanted to make sure I got all the edges to keep it all moist. Off camera, I crushed up some walnuts, so I'm putting walnut pieces on top to garnish it, which adds a little extra touch and makes it delicious, just like you bought brownies from the bakery, except this is all super fresh. So that's our 13 by 18 pan of brownies. And my house smells wonderful, and I got 20 big brownies out of this, and I'm freezing most of them. So I hope you enjoy.